It's just because OBS has successfully reconnected. Alright, cool. Oh, I just figured out how to tab out of the game. Sorry about that, guys. My internet went down. So I guess we're getting 2 VODs that have been interrupted. Because I was not done yet. Sorry about that. Alright. So, we are at the Houndheart's camp, continuing this conversation with Elan after I've just gone on a spiel about family science. I said it to Sela, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor, and Janna is a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, forget it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Elan makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Sela watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, let's go back, and I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. I believe it, girlie. Okay. Hold on. Apply. And back. Apply. Save. Okay, that feels better. Alright.
Don't even try to gloat.
Day-ridden. It's literally just the Houndheart's sigil. My dude. My dude.
Precisely.
You know what could be really interesting to do sometime? Would be to do a solo run as a hunter. It's a cool thing because I have a bow, so I'm ranged, but my animal companion is melee, and that's kind of handy because I have a built-in tank, so to speak. I think my face is a little bit highly saturated with light, so I want to fix it. Okay. Sela wants to yap. I see no reason not to let her do it. Yeah. Figuring out how to do the VOD is going to be interesting since my internet cut out. Probably just end up uploading it to YouTube as like, the beginning of the First Crusade, Part 1, internet cut out. And then, beginning of the First Crusade, Part 2 follows right after. Alright. Oh boy. Plan, okay. Lan approaches you, casually polishing a ripe apple in his sleeve and smiling. I know I'd find you here. It's been hard trying to catch you alone recently. Everybody seems to want something from you. You being the commander of the Crusade probably has something to do with it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Lan's expression grows serious. I've seen you fight plenty of times now. The way you charge into battle like everything's depending on you. I do not charge into battle, I shoot with a bow. I don't know if you're trying to be a hero or if it's just your own honor at work, but when I think about you getting hurt, it's like my insides just turn to ice. Because we're friends, and I worry about you. A little more than friends, Lan. I know, you're the commander and you've got to lead the charge, but let me protect you. It's the least I can do for you. Lan looks into your eyes. Because you I mean, we're comrades, right? And I don't want a comrade to be devoured by demons. Thank you, Lan. I also appreciate help from a friend. Don't mention it. I'll try not to stick out like a sore thumb and stay out of your way. I'll just watch over you, silently observing from the shadows. Wait, no, that came out wrong. Forget what I said. Lan rubs the back of his neck. What I want to say is, you can count on me. Great. Just don't, please don't hit on me. I'm not romancing anyone in this run. Lan, no. My heart belongs to another. No, that's mostly it. Oh, hi. Cutscene. And I get to watch this man slowly walk across the green. A message for the commander. The knight in simple armor lowers his voice. I'm the Queen's bodyguard. She sent me to tell you she's arrived at camp incognito as planned. You can find her where the minor knightly orders are camped. Come if you wish to speak to her. Tell Her Majesty I will come at once. Certainly. Great. Let me go. I gotta go talk to Sela. Gets to go talk to Sela. Hey, girlie. I come. It's gonna be okay. And we run. Sela! Hello! Sela looks sad and pensive. It's good to see you. Get this, Gianna, the one who ran away when we were attacked by demons, never went back to her unit. She was seen running toward Numeria. Looks like she deserted. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Or not the only thing. Since our raid on the Houndhearts camp, I've had this sinking feeling that I made a mistake. Dragging you into this, I mean. I should have known that a raid along the edge of the world wound wouldn't be so easy. But mostly, I was wrong about a lot of people. About Jana, who lost her nerve and abandoned her friends. About Curl, I knew he was a thief, but I really thought he'd turn over a new leaf and deserved a little compassion and trust. And Elan, I thought we were kindred spirits, friends through thick and thin. But it looks like I was wrong about him, too. Sela looks at you closely, waiting for your answer. Don't lose your trust in people, Sela. So what if you made a few mistakes? It's no reason to give up on your ideals. Somebody has to show people that there's a better path. Sela's expression brightens. Thank you, my friend. I needed that support. She sighs. Thanks for listening to my grumbling and for helping me get to the bottom of this. I'm not going to leave things as they stand. If I get the chance, I'll track down Jana and see if I can talk some sense into her. And find out why Curl did what he did. I can't stop thinking about what Elan told me in the end. I really have become more powerful than paladins who are far more experienced and selfless than me. There's something not right about it. A servant of Iomedae should gain their powers through dedicated personal effort. It's the only way to make sure they use the power for good. Our journey so far, it's all wrong. And it means I need to be 3 times as hard on myself now. No, Celia, that's the wrong assumption to make. Don't ever be hard on yourself. Accept yourself with grace, figure out what needs to improve, yes, and work to improve it, but don't beat yourself up. That's pointless. It doesn't help anybody. Alrighty. We need to make our way up the river. Okay, let's see what we got here. Quest, wipe out the band of cultists. Well, that'll be easy. Let them flee. Okay. Gotta find the Charlotte Crusaders. Aha. Never mind. That's for my party to explore. That's gonna be unsolved. Yeah, we'll just... Yep. Great. Beans. Alrighty, so now what I will do... Hi. Okay. What I shall do is this. Because I've got some rangers, and that's the other reason to always take Master Maneuver, in my opinion. Gives you a little bit more freedom to do what you want. Alrighty. Yes, we shall rest. Get resting.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljif. Thievings is next to frugality, because a stolen thing's much cheaper than a bought thing.
I mean, well, if you're not wrong, but also you're not exactly right either. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Sela, what's up? I was watching some other streamers play this game a while back, or well, recently. And apparently this encounter is really hard on higher difficulties, especially if you are brand new to the game and have to expect. So.
Miss me already?
Serious moves, neutralize poison. Bird. Shaker. Just reminding myself what I have. Actually, Daron's kind of a fire caster. Like, okay, do I have many buffs? No. Like... Sure. Seal it. Put yourself.
Don't mind me.
Okay, well, Jeff, what you got, buddy? Or we'll do your armor. We will practice pre-buffing. That seems like a good thing to do.
Waiting's never fun.
You've just done bless.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Let's go. They are going to go for me. I just know it. Okay.
Something wrong.
And then Weljif, the other thing I want you to do is get your image going. And we will quick save, because I know I'm on easy, but like this is practice for like the process if I ever do a harder run. Hello. Through the mist, you spot the flickering flames of a campfire. 3 figures wrapped in Crusader cloaks are huddled next to it. A stout, smiling dwarf, a brash, dark-haired halfling, and a delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog and promising warmth and rest for tired legs. Noticing you, the halfling's hand jerks toward his weapon, but then he relaxes. Hey, it's the commander herself. Don't just stand there. Have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp today. You might as well dry off at least. In an amicable gesture, he passes you with a large mug that smells of freshly brewed tea. Who are you? Frontline scouting party. Our senior sent us ahead to look for ambushes. We've been walking all day, so we're making a bivouac. Go ahead, help yourself to some tea. It's an honor for us to be sharing a campfire with the commander. Something in the way the halfling speaks sounds off. Senior instead of commanding officer. A bivouac instead of the more casual camp. Maybe he's just a new recruit. A broad smile blossoms on Sela's face. I never thought we'd run into such jovial company out here. I don't suppose you guys have anything stronger than tea in your canteens. Catching the halfling's conspiratorial look, she smiles even brighter. Rubbing his hands excitedly, Wildriff casts a hopeful look at the mug of tea, then at you. Chief, just so you know, walking away from campfires where folks give you free food is a sin in the eyes of the gods. The location for the camp was chosen wisely. It's safe and quiet here. No tracks in sight, the air is calm. An odd feeling of wrongness lances through you like a sting from an angry wasp. Something isn't right. It's quiet here, all right. As the grave. I don't know why, but I don't like the feel of this place. It makes my scales stand on it. What are your names? Proudly lifting his chin, which bears a white scar, the halfling says, I'm Sergeant Velm, the leader of this gang of daredevils. You can tell by Velm's appearance that he's a fighter. He sports a nose that's been broken more than once, well-fitted gear, a gutsy spark in his eyes, all the hallmarks of a feisty, courageous warrior. The dwarf grunts and grins. Why would you call our heroic squad a gang, Velm? I am Tran, foot soldier, cook, quartermaster, and the mother hen of this lot. And the one who sets up the tent for Asti, given that she doesn't even have the muscle to drive a stake into the ground. With a smirk, Tran glances at the woman, who immediately turns red in the face. The sweet and terribly young cleric opens her mouth to say something, but shuts it immediately and blushes even more. Finally, she mutters sheepishly, I'm Asti. At your service, command. Aren't you scared camped out here in enemy territory? The dwarf gives you a disapproving sidelong glance. You wound me, Commander. I've walked many roads. I know a good spot for a camp when I see one. Even if a whole column of cultists marched by, they wouldn't think of checking this place. In the meantime, we would watch quietly and count every last one. Thoroughly embarrassed, Asti adopts a serious tone and comments in Tran's direction. You and your boasting. Her two comrades greet her remark with a burst of laughter. I think I should get going. Where would you go in this weather? You'd walk headlong into an ambush with this kind of fog. Stay with us a while, rest up. It's nice and cozy here. It feels very Lotus Casino to me. Oh, I failed the will check. Oof. Hold on. Oh, yeah, the DC is 22. Your legs buckle, unable to bear the weight of your body, and the mug that has somehow appeared in your hands hits you with a fragrant cloud of tea steam, best you smelled in your whole life. Where did you get such extraordinary tea? I can tell the commander knows more about cooking than some. Tran leans over to you and says weightily, It's cat's holly. I bought it from a merchant in Absalom. Worth every coin, though, eh? Cat's holly. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but you've never heard of it being used in cooking. You seem to recall that it causes delirium. Apparently, being this far away from the discipline of strict officers, the scouts decided to indulge in some happy dreams. I'm afraid I have no time to spare. You attempt to stand, but your legs give out from exhaustion. Your whole body protests against the mere thought of going anywhere. Come now, Commander. Where's the sense in going ahead of the scouts? What if you walk right into the enemy lines? Excuse me, I am the scouts. You'll lose your head for nothing, and the army won't last long without you. Get a night's rest with us, and you set out first thing in the morning. See, sir. Okay, another family science spiel. This guy is pushing boundaries. He's not taking no for an answer. And he just keeps pushing. If you're in a relationship and your partner is doing stuff like this, that's a red flag. Something's not right. Attack! Smirking brazenly, the halfling licks his lips with a surprisingly long, pustule-covered red tongue. Ha! Would you look at that? She didn't buy it. Enough of this masquerade then, everyone. No more games. The figures by the fire ripple and transform. 3 gray-haired and dark-skinned elves watch you with mocking sneers. Their twisted, grimacing faces look demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialize. They are all just as loathsome and unsettling. The campfire emits a sickly sweet, intoxicating smell, and in the squat kettle, you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in a disgusting, boiling slurry. Who are you? The one who is pretending to be the halfling Vel makes a face, mimicking you in an obnoxious voice. Who are you? We are servants of Lord Discari, and you are the pitiful insect that got caught in our web. The elf who is masquerading as the cleric Asti gives you a lecherous smile, enthusiastically dragging her tongue along the blade of her dagger. Did you like sweet little Asti? Did you want to play with her in your tent? No! What the crap? You monsters! Selah looks at those who appeared to be trusted allies a moment ago with open disgust. How did I not see you for what you were right from the start? Dumb paladin, you really think your ability to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady Anamora taught us long ago how to trick the likes of you. What was the point of this charade? Lady Anamora desires your head, and will gladly deliver it. The elf, whose voice's Tran was so convincing, lets out a repulsive snicker. You think I'm at your mercy? We'll see who the real prey is. I love it when the prey tries to fight back. Okay. I'm too close.
I'll loot your corpse.
Okay, just me. Selah.
Into the fray!
Get that. Woljif. Get that. Darren. Shoot that. You, sir. Do that. Lan. You also shoot Vel. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's a really tough fight if you don't know what to expect. And if you're playing on a higher difficulty, which I am not, but. At some point I will do a run on a higher difficulty. Again, I want to be really sure I know what I'm doing first. I know where the fights are, have had time to practice tactics and strategies that are most useful, that kind of deal. Okay. Onward to Nightingale Grove. Please! Okay. Alright.
My tail is restless.
Rules are made to be broken.
I do things my way. We will win this war.
Never mind, it was Ember who had seen invisibility, wasn't it?
Where else would I be?
Because Woljif don't got it. Alright, well. What's our strategy for this? I honestly feel rather strongly that Ulrich needs to be there. Should be there. Okay. Get your hands off that. It's mine. You yours? Well, watch me. Wait, someone's here. Run! Little know me, dude. Nobody's running. Dry your weapons and fight, you cowards, or I'll cut you down myself.
Can we retreat already? Distract them from me.
Great. This is like a bunch of loot and stuff. Alright. Looks like that's about all the interesting stuff going on here. Okay. Well, that's that. Oh yeah, we also need Nenio at a certain point. Everybody has a quest. Alright.
Careful now. That's easy.
Okay. Give me stuff. Stick everybody in the doorway.
Will not be trifled with.
Ooh, everybody's getting tired except Olbrich. Okay. Bye. Apply now. Should I be bold and try solving this puzzle by my lonesome for once? It's not intuitive is the problem. Okay, so we need it. Like, it's just domino. Well, sorta. Wait, hold on. Turn that one. Oh, I've done this wrong. Hold on. Get back.
Lead on.
Back. Go back. Want it back, please. I've screwed this up. Hold on. Shape. Oh yeah, because it's not intuitive. Okay. It's not intuitive. It doesn't make sense. Alright, whatever. We'll just roll with it and see if we can figure it out. Ion. Turn around. That. That's good. That's an it. Turn around. Okay, now. Let me show you something. If you're playing dominoes, theoretically you've won. Only here, I haven't. Because this doesn't make sense. This right here is internally consistent, but it doesn't match up with these. And that is why these puzzles are dumb, is the solution does not make itself obvious. Owlcat did a lot of things really, really well with this game. Puzzle design was not one of them. So essentially at this point I'm just gonna end up like brute forcing it. Because again, it's not intuitive. It is not actually intuitive. Okay, once again, you might think this is correct. Look, you've got this symbol matched up. Well, it has some. This side doesn't match. Like it's a game of domino. Only the dominoes don't actually line up or make sense. So we're gonna Google the answer. Then maybe I can go through after and see if I can figure out why that's the answer. It would save me time on future runs. But, yeah, no, we gotta Google the answer. Wrath of the Righteous comes from unsolved puzzle. It's very dark. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's dumb. That's like real dumb. Okay, so as I'm looking at this solution, I'm finally understanding it. Basically what it's saying is, this right here is supposed to be a guide to tell you where the next two pieces need to be, or like the next two squares need to be here and here. This one likewise, only it's here and here. That doesn't make sense. Basically what that means is this piece, and then it needs to match up and line up just like that. And then this here matches with that there, so then you need a piece that's going to put this there. But you also kind of have to follow it around the domino. So if you do this, now that matches up. Oh, that's like so stupid. Okay, but like now you've got this here, and this here, and that there. And then you can just fill in the last piece and make sure it matches up domino style. It was easy, wasn't it? Simple puzzle, simplest solution. No, it was not. But it was just the beginning. Its purpose was to awaken curiosity. It did not do that. It awakened frustration. A translucent figure appears out of thin air, clad in a loose-fitting robe. Its face is hidden by a simple, unadorned mask. I guess the idea behind the puzzle here is that it's meant to be a tutorial for every other tile puzzle you'll encounter. Now that I understand what the trick actually is, it makes more sense, but like, it's dumb. Mortals are not meant to unveil the secrets of the universe and grasp the meaning of creation. But is this really so? The secrets of the universe will only be revealed to the most worthy of mortals. Prove yourself and be the first for whom all the secrets of the world are revealed. The heart of mystery is located west of here. Solve the puzzle and you will comprehend the forbidden knowledge. A map in an area that looks vaguely like the whirlwind appears in the figure's hands. A single dot shines brightly on the map. What is the heart of mystery? The translucent figure remains silent. What are you? Simple puzzle, simple solution. The heart of mystery is located west. Oh, sorry, what are you? Who are you? It's broken. Yeah. Okay, well, it's fine, we'll go for the loot. Hey, gimme! That's where we get the barding armor. Yes! Okay. Vivian, what do you got? Okay, you've got the light barding. You can use the medium. But generally, we want the horse to have the best armor. Besides, your AC's fine, Vivian. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Killing. Who lands a lot of killing blows? In my experience, it's generally Lan, actually. Okay. Great.
Precisely.
Also, the Reddit thread I was looking at, there's somebody saying that this tutorial puzzle also can teach you the wrong things. So like, it tells you that if there's an A, B, then you need to match it and do A, B again. But apparently on future puzzles, you actually want to go A, B, B, A, dominoes style. So it teaches you the wrong things, is the idea. I'll keep an eye on it, we'll see what comes out. But yeah, puzzle design is like the one thing in this game that I don't highly recommend and love. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Nicely done. Oh, and he gets to level up. We're gonna do that one. That one's just too good. Can't. Okay. Dance and evade. Continue. Let's go explore this place. Yes, please.
No reason to pause.
Aha! That will be handy later. Wait, is that it? That can't be it.
Careful
It's
now.
kind of it. What the crap? It's just like a random location? Is there a purpose to this place? Ah. Looking around over here. Oh, no, that's just straight up all there is. Alright. So we're not in Azada yet, so we can't do anything about that. Yeah. It's just a place, I guess. Alright, we'll go home. Burgess has presents. It's always fun to get presents. Commander, we caught a suspicious lad on the road. He says he's an ally and he's desperate to talk to you. Who knows who he really is? The young man before you is trembling from his wounds and exhaustion. His boots are in tatters, and if he had any weapons or armor, he shed them along the way. His clothes are torn and his hair is wet, like he recently swam across a river. Blood oozes from the wounds on his chest and shoulders, and his skin is cracked and inflamed from the acrid water of the whirlpool. Commander, the man breathes heavily, and the words emerge as a whisper from his dry throat. My squad, ambushed beyond the river. Help. Give our guest some water and something for his wounds. The knight's wounds heal with the help of a magic potion. Taking a gulp of water, he catches his breath, snaps to attention, and begins again. Jaeger Ankel, Hell Knight of the Order of the Godclaw, under the command of Paralictor Reginald Derange. Our squad is under attack by demons far surpassing our number. Without your assistance, we are lost. Hell Knights. They've supported the Crusaders more than once in our battle against the demons. Despite their questionable reputation, we cannot abandon our allies in trouble. If they really are our allies, then of course. It's just... Anevia looks Jaeger over closely from head to toe. I kinda think this isn't a knight at all. A real Hell Knight would be skinned alive for losing his infamous black armor. What we see here is a stranger without rank or insignia, who wants us to march to God's nowhere. Kinda smells like a trap to me. We'll take the risk and try to help them. Thank you, Commander. Our forces are here. The knight points out the location on your map. The situation is critical. Please send your reinforcements as soon as possible. I will go ahead and meet you there. Woogie. We're gonna rest. Aha. Manage. Aha. Aha. Okay. Yes, please. I must meet with the storyteller again, but first I need to determine my primary research aim. Ask for his assistance in examining the artifacts I've found, or to examine him as an artifact in himself. If anyone's going to be studied, it'll be you. I bet he's never seen the likes of you before. Accurate.
Precisely.
Okay. To talk to Nenio. Actually, her quest is in no way a top priority. We'll think about it. Might as well drop by there while we're going. Hey there, Nenio. Girl, I am pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that is exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient, and, frankly, pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. Nenio stops to catch her breath. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. Happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it, I leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. If we hold hands, you won't be able to go in front of me and lead the way. You are the catalyst which, when it reacts with my intellect, will allow the latter to grasp the very essence of the universe itself. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? Nenio stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes, but then it is replaced by recognition. Ah, yes, my new follower. So what am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements, and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. She frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature is unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canabras and Dresden as soon as is reasonably practicable. I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross, so you won't forget it. What's so special about these ruins near Canabras? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you because you are my most loyal follower, and you are worthy of possessing such knowledge. And also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the Whirlwood, and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed gray robe, and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance, and do you know what he said to me? He said, "I am the answer, but what is the question?" Then he walked off in the direction of the Whirlwood. The next day, after I'd already forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask. "I am the answer, but what is the question?" she said, before taking off toward the Whirlwood. And then I realized. Everything became clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. After all, these geysers weren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction. To a place not far from Canabras, a place which is marked as Nameless Ruins, even on ancient Sarkorian maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. Great, that's all I really want to know about your task. Well, now you know. So, off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself? Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly, say any word and I'll try to find a word for it right away. Science. That's when thinkers make alliance. Intellectual defiance. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I've no poetic talent after all. Nenio sighs. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I'm catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. Alright, I have to go. Nenio produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes some notes on it. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. By the way, did you know that is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Canabras need to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. I don't know if Nenio was intended to be autism coded, but as an autistic person, she kind of is. it's a little extreme, I think, of like a representation. It's a little bit comically so, but not inaccurate. I'm not happy with my party composition. You know what? Bye, Lan. Hi, Nenio. Come along. We'll go explore your spot. There's some good loot there. Okay. Also, I should probably be done soon, because I've got homework to do. So,
Together, we stand.
you just push that Babao back like 20 feet. Oh. There's only one exit to this place. Come on, guys. Ow, cat. I think we'll call this our last adventure for today. And then we'll come back to all this a little bit later.
Your death awaits. Your wrath's run out. Cover me.
Right. Into the cave we go. Into the cave we go. Into the cave, into the cave, into the cave we go.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
twitching. Must be a sign.
They dare threaten me.
Aren't I?
Sure. Just set off the trap, will you?
This is my kind of work.
Careful now.
Come on, guys, get out of the stink cloud. Oh, well, Jeff,
Who, me?
what did you do? Jeez. F5.
Rely on me. This was simple enough.
Right. Let me see. What we got here. The ring of protection, the only thing we got? Huh. Found it. A Nenio. Of higher intelligence, how about? So girl, your AC is ridiculously low. Like, jeez. Alright, well. Good thing Nao's just able to hang back kind of indefinitely. Wow. What is happening, guys? Get your necks together.
What's that there?
Well, that's awkward. I forgot about this fight. Okay. Hi, there were things I wanted to loot. Let me loot. Okay.
They are the darkness.
This is my kind of work.
So, Jeff.
I found something.
Jeff.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay. Interesting. Well, multiple corpses, it looks as if they simply lay down and died of their own accord. Thought I saw him. Okay. 2. We'll go through news shenanigans real quick here and then. I am the answer, but what is the question? The elf woman in a frayed robe turns her head to you and stares at you through the slits of her simple white mask. Then she holds out her hand and touches the ancient statue. The absence of an answer is an answer too. She go poof. Hey, wait, where are you going? Spontaneous dematerialization is unscientific. Nenio touches the statue and suddenly freezes. Following her example, you put your hand on the statue, and the world around you ceases to exist. You are a lone grain of sand floating in the emptiness of the unknown. Your path has no beginning and end. You are tiny and insignificant in comparison with the cosmos that surrounds you. But then something changes. The emptiness takes notice of you. It stares at you, measures and assesses you. Then a question comes, as simple and as deep as the emptiness itself. I am Skittish Bootstraps. The name you uttered that seemed so powerful and proud rings through the emptiness. Then the silence comes, bleak and oppressive. The emptiness still awaits your answer. I am... Do you want to say your name? But what is it? Just a set of sounds you used to associate with yourself. You are Skittish Bootstraps? Who decided this is who you are? Parents? Yourself? Someone else? A name is just a label you take voluntarily. What happens if you tear this label off? What hides behind the name Skittish Bootstraps? Behold the truth. Open yourself to knowledge. Feel yourself.
I am Nenio. Nenio. You hear me? You voice from nowhere or whatever you are?
Where Nenio used to be, now you see an unfamiliar kitsune curled up tight on the ground.
What's going on here? Nenio, is that you?
Well, I'll be a fox.
What was that? I found myself in emptiness and a voice asked me questions.
Suppose it was a trap that yanked our minds out of our plane and temporarily transferred us to another one. I wish I knew which plane. By the way, did you know that the most efficient way to disarm a corridor's worth of magical traps is with the help of a scientist who has been told that the formula for an elixir of the ancient races lies hidden at the end of said booby-trapped corridor?
And my last doubt is dispelled. It truly is her.
You are a kitsune.
It appears your observation is correct. I am a kitsune. If my hypothesis is correct, and the probability of that is close to 100%, I have always been a kitsune, but at some point I decided to forget that piece of knowledge. Following this line of reasoning, it would seem the fact of my membership of a certain race just doesn't seem relevant to me.
Fair enough.
Also, there is a more important question. Why did my true identity reveal itself in this precise moment?
Whose voice do you think it was?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it is most definitely an extremely wise entity. Besides, the entity displayed no aggressive tendencies, which gives us hope that it can be reasoned with.
How could you forget you were a kitsune?
This question is irrelevant in the current situation. If you wish, you can ask me about it later. If you believe that I've been keeping my true identity a secret on purpose, you are mistaken. I have no interest in your causes, your battles, or your secrets, if you have any. All I need from you is your assistance with my experiments. And with this.
So, what do you think about that?
The voice in the emptiness asked me, and judging by your reaction, you too, who I am. And merely stating my name failed to satisfy it. The trap then forced me to assume my true form, which I had completely forgotten about. I suppose this trap wasn't a trap per se. It rather was a closed portal leading to some hidden place that can easily unveil secrets and reveal the truth. The one who spoke to us seemed to solve me like a riddle, in an instant, just by looking at me. I would like to meet this entity. Can you imagine which secrets it can unravel? I want to speak to it, and you, my follower, must help me. But how can you get there? If there is a door, there must be a way to open it. If there's a lock, there must be a key to it. There is an inscription here, right on the statue. I am the void and the emptiness. I am the starting point. I am infinite. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I don't understand this at all. How thrilling!
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. It really does. I love riddles and puzzles.
How do we solve it?
Each of them is inscribed with a riddle, and each demands that something be placed at its feet. I guess we need some items that represent the answers to these riddles. But don't ask me where we should look for them.
Why are you so sure that the unknown entity behind the mysterious portal would even want to talk to us?
I'm not sure at all. But we must try. We simply must. Getting there and talking with this entity will be the greatest of my experiments. No exaggeration.
A portal that leads to the unknown could be dangerous.
The world wound is dangerous. Walking under a hanging icicle is dangerous. Even choking on a chunk of badly chewed food can lead to a fatal outcome after all. Living is dangerous. But what is danger compared to knowledge?
Maybe we should ask one of these geysers?
I don't think they can help us. Looks like all they can do is mumble their mantra about questions and answers.
Okay, looks like there's nothing more we can do here now.
With deepest regret, I have to admit that you are right. It's highly unlikely that we'll be able to solve this riddle right here and now. We'll have to temporarily withdraw so we can return when we're armed and ready.
Indeed. Okay. I am the void and the emptiness. I am the starting point. I am infinite. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I am the impetus to act. I am a reason for torture and a cause for insomnia. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I am the unknown. I scare cowards but reveal my secrets to the brave. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I am the end of the road. I am superiority. I am loneliness. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. Okay. That's what we can do here for now. Well, mostly. There's one more thing we can do. The one Pathfinder puzzle that I actually solved by myself. Except for the slight challenge that I'm never quite sure exactly which two it is, and so I kind of just have to brute force it. Oh wait, I missed. There it is. I missed part of the clues, didn't I? That one's an easy puzzle. Go get it! I want it. There you go.
Precisely.
Phylactery of positive channeling.
We will win this war.
Yep.
I welcome your company.
So basically, this is a thing. And I'll probably end up giving it to Seela because I don't anticipate Darren sticking around. If the wearer of this headband has the ability to channel positive energy, it increases the amount of damage this ability does to undead creatures or heals to living creatures by plus 2d6. Darren does have the most uses of it. Seela is the one who's going to stay in my party longer. But Darren is the one who has the most uses of it. We can always mess around with it as time goes on. It's fine. Okay, what else do we get? Paralysis. Okay. What do we have here? How does it compare to what I currently have? That's a thing for Lan. Alright. We've done everything we can do here. Let's go. And yeah, this is going to be about where we call it for this stream. Because I have homework I must do. Indeed, my family resource management class, so there's a lot of like budget things involved, which is math, and I hate math, but you know, it's fine. I'll just, you know, turn on the Freerun soundtrack and bop it out. That's really the only answer. Turn on great music and bop it out. At least for me. Okay. Solve the riddles of the nameless ruins. We can't do that yet. So, that's right. Oh, actually, there's one thing I want to do real quick. Let's go knock out some bad guys. Thanks, I'll take that treasure. Figured that would be the case. Okay, now, we always quick save before battle, but I want to at least open up the way to go help the Hell Knights. Darn it! Okay, party members. Back to camp. We're all gonna be tired here. Yes. Resting.
Wow! I feel new power surging within me. Sometimes it really does scare me, though. Can this really be a gift from Iomade?
I believe Iomade is behaving exactly like Cousin Galfrey. She's pushing me towards some supposedly vaunted position as a means of punishing me.
Oh, Darren. Alright. Okay. Alright, we should have the movement points we need now, but it means we have to quick save again. Onward! Let's go smack these guys. Hello. Oh. Yes. So, something I've learned is in these battles, you always want to knock out as many of the ranged units as you can first thing. Because they really hurt otherwise. Nice. Ouch. That's problematic. Hi guys. Heal yourselves. Do your best. So yeah, clerics, they're not very tanky. They don't hit very hard. Really, the only thing they're good for is healing. In my experience, mostly themselves. Oof. Clerics have lost their turn. Ow. It's a solid punch noise. Do believe we'll fine, it's just annoying. Clerics can't even heal themselves right now. Okay. Get him! I've accidentally done good strategy, it seems. Nicely done. Punch. Schmack. I actually would say the ghouls are a bigger problem than the gargoyles right now. So we're just gonna pick them off, little by little. Cause see, the gargoyles have not consistently killed any of my units each turn. Ow. the ghouls have for making themselves a pain. Okay. That's a much more manageable degree of shenaniganery. Alright, heal yourself. Kill the last ghoul. Nicely done. Get punched in the face. Nicely done. Wait, so basically each of my footmen dealt 1 damage. Ridiculous. Alright, but we didn't actually lose any units, so we're fine. But now we can go and rescue the Hell Knights, which will be good. For such tough macho guys, I mean, they need a lot of help. Level up. Yes. Yes, give me that master maneuver too. Continue. Travel over. Boop. Okay. Shield bearers will honestly do a better job of what I want them to do. Okay. And then go back to camp. Boop. And for us, we continue back to camp. Yes, we enter. And that is where we're going to call it good for today, I think. Before I go and do budgeting things. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, yes. We did it. We did the thing.
Everything has a price.
That's true. Okay. Save game. And we save. And we exit. And you know what we have to try and do now? Because I still don't think any of my raids have gone through. We gotta try and raid again. I don't... I don't know how to make it work. The raid thing just doesn't want to function. Okay. You find someone to raid. Search and filter. Pathfinder. Pathfinder. Wow. Wrath of the Righteous. Okay. Let's try this. Hit start raid, right? Oh, what was I just looking at? Ah! Why is this so unintuitive? It's so unintuitive. Ah! Just... And It doesn't. It doesn't work, guys. I don't know how to make it work. What the crap? I have found the raid browser. I have found a channel I want to raid. I can hit the start raid button and then it doesn't do very much. Guys, I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm so confused. I don't understand how this works. What the heck? Because I can't hit the raid now button. Oh, wait. Fun. Jeff? Go. It hasn't done what I want to do. Okay. Slash raid. I'm so confused. This doesn't make sense. Hit start raid button. Shouldn't something happen here? Guys, I don't know. I feel dumb. Anyway. I think we'll just call it there and we'll try again next time. I feel like I'm hitting my head against a wall with this rating thing. I don't understand how the process works. So, oh well. I will certainly stream again. I don't know when yet. I'm hoping to get a regular schedule going. But at least for now, I will see you guys later. So, have a wonderful day.